Okay, chat is live. Cool. Okay, where's my viewer count? So I know what's going on here. That's still a huge delay, but whatever. Okay. It says it's commenting from myself because you're signed into my account. That's funny. YouTube Studio Live, a managed stream. Okay. Go to YouTube Studio Live, manage stream. Okay, how do we manage stream? Mm-hmm. I could do that. How do I do it? Well, that's confusing. That was difficult, huh? Duke, are you playing with Buzz Lightyear? Are you playing with a Space Ranger? Are you flying? Are you going so high? Now I got 5 people watching. I'm just playing with my son. That's funny. Okay, so let's find homes today. Whoops. In Santa Clarita Valley under $775,000. Let's see what's available. Yeah, we'll do that too. That's funny. Okay, so we're gonna go from 700, 775. Come over here. Single family residence. We're 51 active in all of Santa Clarita. Let's go at least 3 bedroom because we don't want to see anything smaller than that today. 45. Okay, how about 4 bedroom? 18 4 bedrooms between this price. So we're going to go ahead and do that and see what's going on. Okay. So we'll start at the top. Actually, let's change this to days on market. We'll go from newest to oldest. How about that? So starting here, we're at Plumwood in Canyon Country. Turn on the music here. Turn this down. I'm getting confused by hearing my own voice. Okay, Plumwood, Canyon Country, days on market 3. 749,999. All right, so let's get the stats. We have a 4 bedroom, 2 bath, and a quarter bath as well. So that means no bathtub, no shower. It's just going to be a sink and a toilet. I'll go a little slower because I definitely skim through these really fast. Looks like it has an old speaker up there. It has a split unit here, so that's interesting. That's gonna tell me this room is probably an add-on. So you'd want to check permits, make sure it's done right. Right, well, this is shot with, let me see who the agent is, Camille. Looks like it's shot with an iPhone, guys. So we're gonna move on. That's 1,600 square feet. It says no garage, so that tells me that extra room, that was an afterthought. It's built on, probably into the garage. Probably renting it out. Things like that you gotta look into. Let's see, built in 1961. It's a bit older, over off of Soledad Canyon. Oh, there's a junior ADU. So yeah, it was built into the garage, 315 square feet, 1 bath, refrigerator, and sink. All right, no HOA here. Let's go to the next house. I don't like this one. Cherry Creek in Valencia. All right, single story Valencia living, no HOA, no mellow ruse. 750, 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom, almost 1,500 square feet, and that puts you around $500 per square foot. That's a good price, guys. 1977, 3 days on market. Let's check these photos out. I'm not saying that's not what these homes are selling for, because I think that's right on the money, maybe a little high, but 750, guys. If you're my buyers, I'm not pointing you into that direction. Let's go next. Propello Drive, Saugus. Okay. Nestled in the highly sought after Villa Metro community, 18 days on market. By Redfin. Let me tell you guys, this is not highly desirable in my opinion. I'll just be honest with you. You're right across the street from a giant train station. So if you're commuting to LA, oh, that's nice. I got 2 Tesla battery packs. So if you're commuting to LA, this could be fine. You know, you're literally 2-minute walk from the train station. Okay, 5 minutes, don't sue me. Yeah, the things I don't really like about train stations living near them is A, the noise, B, traffic, C, you get a lot of randoms, you know, just traveling a train, get kicked off at a stop, and it could be your stop. Something to keep in mind when you are shopping. All right, next. Christopher Saugus, 775, 4-bed, 2,100 square feet. 18 days on market, built in 2007. Eric White, Remax. HOA's 85 a month. Okay, let's see these homes. You got some solar. Looks like you're backing a main road. Got some color clashing, guys. You know, everybody has their own style, but this is not for me. Maybe it's for you. Bank up. Why does it keep disappearing? All right, let's get back to the stream. It's got some rock. At least the countertops match, right? All right, it's pretty basic. Builders, you know, still prevalent in their upgrade list there, which means pretty standard from the builders, what I'm trying to say. Let's go to the next one here. Night in Castaic. Well, that first photo is UGLY, but you know what? Let's go over the stats real quick. We're at 750, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 3,000 square feet. That puts your price per square foot at $248. It's really good for Santa Clarita. Being in Castaic, though, it is a little bit more north of Santa Clarita, about 5 minutes. So let's see. So SCVs, all this area. All right, that's SCV. Castaic's right above it. We all consider it SCV still, but yeah. So this is your new builder here, Williams Ranch. So this is where this housing tract is. Great neighborhood. It's quiet. It's safe. A lot of cops, a lot of firefighters that live there. There we go. All right. so let's get, oh, it's a probate listing. That's why the photo's like that. Should get my car out of that driveway. Okay, so let's take a look. You have one photo, that's it. All right, let's move on. Probate listing, guys. If any interest, you gotta move fast, because that's priced well. They should have more photos though. All right, Cordovan Drive in Canyon Country, 749.9, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,200 square feet, and this one is listed by me. So if you're looking for a house, 4-bedroom, that one of the best priced 4-bedrooms in all of Santa Clarita, let's go take a look. We had an open house this past weekend. Decent turnout, 4 groups showed up, 10 people in total. Following up with them today, just waiting to hear back on some feedback, of course. So yeah, this house is really nice. It's move-in ready. You know, I think the thing deterring some people right now is the paint scheme. It's a little bit, you know, it's their style. It's not for everybody, but I think we're gonna sell this week. I think our price reduction is really gonna help us out. And it should be going soon. This got the carpet shampooed. Yeah, ready to rock and roll, guys. So if you want to go take a look, let me know on that one. That, again, is my own listing. And we're going to be rocking and rolling here soon. All right, next. Arrow Point and Castaic, active under contract. So what does active under contract mean? Well, when you're active on the market, it's saying, you know, we're taking people to come take looks at our house, set up your scheduling, make a showing, all the good stuff. Then when it's active under contract, it means they have accepted an offer, they're under contract, but they're still okay with showing the home. So your days on market are gonna continue to go up. So when we go in here tomorrow and it shows 26 right there, it will show 27. Now the difference is, I have a listing out in Rosemont right now that we accepted an offer, but we went pending, meaning we're not looking for people to come still look at the house. We're not looking for backup offers. So our days on market are stopped at 8 days. That way, you know, knock on some wood, if somebody or if the buyers decide to back out, something happens, our days on market are stuck. Once we go back into active mode, then our days on market restart. Therefore, we're not going to be 20 days in and showing 28 days on market if you ever went back onto the market. It's a good little thing to do to keep your house looking fresher. So let's take a look at these photos. 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,500 square feet, 6,500 square foot lot, 1981 build. Let's take a look. These trees are fun. Looks like it has RV parking on the side. A lot of the Castaic homes do. I'm really hoping this one has a view for you guys because they have great views here. Fun fact, a lot of these homes, when they were built, 81, they were selling new for $80,000. I went door knocking over here and the neighbors were saying when they went to go choose their lot, gosh, this guy needs to switch up these photos a little bit. See the inside, come on, bub. When they're new, it was a $50,000 upgrade to get a premium lot view. Wait, 50,000? No, sorry, $20,000 upgrade to get the premium lot view. So instead of paying $80,000 for their home, they would pay $100,000 and have a view of the valley. Pretty sweet. It's an interesting rock wall. That needs to be torn out. What is this? Some shutters. All right, so God, I'm gonna go to the backyard. Let's go. No view here. Real small backyard. I'm gonna say that's why it hasn't sold, because the price is okay. All right, next. Maryland Drive, Canyon Country. So we're gonna have an HOA here. Let's see what it is. $250 a month. Ooh, 775 for 1,900 square feet. The lot size is 13 acres because they put it as this SFR, but more than likely this is going to be a condo development. So they're including all the homes in the neighborhood as one big lot. So if you're buying this home, you of course want to do some due diligence with your agent, figure out what you're actually getting, because you're not getting 13 acres, and I'm sure you don't want to pay for insurance on 13 acres as well. American Beauty, let's see what part of Canyon Country this is in. This is right off of Soledad to the right. Whoa, to the left. Oh, I was a little confused here. All right, so you're past Sand Canyon here. For $775, this house should be pretty well upgraded. Let's take a look. I mean, right off the bat, okay, never mind. I thought that was chipping. We're good. Cute. Kitchen's done well. I like the wood flooring. The beige is out, but you know it is what it is right now. There's not going to be any 10s. There's going to be a lot of 8s, a lot of 7s. It's up to you, the new owner, to make it a 10. Oof, that was really pink. Ooh, creepy. I love that picture. I used to have that when I was a kid, or my parents did. Garden area? Okay, let's go on to the next house. So as you can see, we keep going higher in days on market. Pricing, you'll see where it's at. Oh, we're active under contract here, actually. So this is Saugus 735, 1,500 square feet, 4 bedroom, 2 bath. Nice. Nice. All right, we're gonna leave that one alone right there. Next. Elkwood Lane, active, $749.9, price of my listing. This is going to be in Castaic though. 4 bedroom, 3 bath, 2,000 square feet basically. And beautifully upgraded home with owned and fully paid solar. That's huge out in Santa Clarita. If you guys are paying for your Edison out here, you know it is wild. Updated kitchen, you got the wood flooring, probably linoleum. Hopefully it's not echoey. I hate when people do their floors. They put a lot of money into it, but they cheap out and they get their floor that's super echoey. Spend the extra 20%. Cool. All right. So where do we end up here? We're halfway through. Let's skim through these ends. We're hitting up, 32 all the way to 112 days on history on market. So that's not even fun. So real quick, Elkwood, 770. I'll pause and take a look if I think it's anything worth looking, but no, same neighborhood, $20,000 higher, on market longer. Corner, meaning a lot of cars are coming and going. Next, Elkwood again, 734. See, much cheaper right here, same neighborhood. Gosh, everybody in the 90s and early 2000s, man, this was it. That's the color scheme. Oak, just yellows. Interesting. Okay, so this one's updated. So that's a lot. That's a big difference. $35,000 more. It looks like you get a house that's been updated at least. Claycrest, Canyon Country, older neighborhood, right across the street from Canyon High. It's a quiet neighborhood. Not my most favorite around here, to be honest with you. 1967 build, 2,100 square feet. 43 days on market. That price needs to start in the 600s for it to move. 14 out of 18. Ackerman Avenue, Newhall, 715, 4-3. So this is not Newhall. This is Canyon Country. I keep looking here as if this is my camera. This is Canyon Country, guys. This is why it's not selling. Holy titties and rice. That's why it's not selling. Nothing to do with location. All right, so there's a fixer for you guys. Bursting with potential for the right buyer. That's a flavorful sentence. Okay. Steinway, Canyon Country, nice neighborhood. It's quiet, it's old, it has a pool. No popcorn ceilings. Yeah, there's another older house, guys. It's mind-boggling though. A 1963 unupgraded home is $760,000. But that's also why you're seeing 53 days on market. That should also start in the sixes. Has a pool, maybe at 715, somewhere in that range. To my three viewers, I hope you're enjoying. Shoot me a comment if everything sounds good. This is my first week streaming, so it's really a test run. See how things are going. Zion Drive. Again, across the street from the train station. So to me, that's a huge negative. To some people, it could be a huge positive. They do have higher HOAs here, 230 a month. Having a lot of issues with insurance, things like that. Great walking paths here, community pool. So yeah, I mean it's good for first time buyers. Get to it. Zion Community Country again. So 775, 700. It's bigger. These are just so they're too cookie cutter for me. And 6 photos. Come on, guys. All right, last one under 775 today. First shot is a patio shot. That means the house needs some work. Ooh, nice backyard. I don't know what that is. Jacuzzi? That's cool. Ah, maybe it doesn't need any work. I take it back, guys. I'd have to see this house in person to give you my honest opinion. Dracula. All right, 2006, 112 days on market. That's a crazy time on market. What's going on here? Plum Canyon's over in Saugus. So I like Saugus if you live and work in. Of course, you be living here. Duh. I like Saugus if you work in Santa Clarita. Otherwise, you have 20 minutes to get to the 5. You have 15 to get to the 14. 14 slammed up, man, like you ate too much food and you're stuck. So that ain't the shot for a commuter life. All right, so there you have it. All the homes under 775 as a 4 bedroom here in Santa Clarita. There's a decent list, right? But as you can see, the days on market, this is a big tale what's going on in today's market. 3 days on market all the way to 112 days. You don't really get them in between. You don't get them too much above 30 days on market. That's when we're starting to see houses start to move, is around 30 to 50 days, especially if the price is right. But you'll see them kind of cut off in the early days, around to 20 days on market. It's all about pricing and presentation. So before I end this chat, if any of you guys have a price point you want to see, let me know. Let me know what area. I'll keep this on for another couple minutes. So shoot me a comment and we'll keep it going. Otherwise, I'm going to log out of this bad boy and go home for the day. You know what? Let's do this. New listings today while I'm waiting for some comments. Active. Valencia, 2-story, 4,000 square feet. I bet this is Tesoro, the new builds, new construction. They're very beautiful homes. It's like we took Encino or Calabasas homes and kind of plopped them here in Santa Clarita. I don't really think they match our vibe here. It's weird they haven't shown one photo of the outside yet. It's because it doesn't really go with Santa Clarita. Like, I don't know. This looks a lot of money for what you're getting. And then also, they're right there in the mountain range where fire insurance has been a huge issue. So you're not paying a premium on your home. You're also paying a premium on your insurance, premium on your HOA of 338. Um, and I believe they have Melrose as well. They're saying they don't, but I think they do. All right, next. Periwinkle Lane, Valencia, 929, 32, 2,000 square feet. Great part of town, right behind Valencia High. Walking distance for sure if you have kids in high school. Looks like it's gonna be a view home. Nice bathroom. Yeah, view home. So they don't have any backyard though. So backyard space is important. It's not for you. And the last new listing of the day, Hillsea Lane, Newhall, 848, 849, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 2,000 square feet. It's on 1/3 of an acre lot, so that's cool. Put an ADU on there, cover half your mortgage. Ooh, it's a small house though. These AI photos are really drawing an incorrect picture in my mind. Oh, that's cool. Look at that yard. Behind you is gonna be the wash. So yeah, I mean, you have no rear neighbors ever. You might be in a flood zone. That price is steep though. They know that they got some land. All right, guys. Well, that's it for the day. Only 5 viewers. Now we're down to 2. So you're the OG. I'll see you guys the next time. And peace. How do I end this? All right. Well, it's over, but I guess I'm still alive until I figure out how to close it. 3, 2, 1. Peace.